Let's see if we on Facebook. Or you can go to Facebook too. Good morning. You already know, man. It's the No Longer Trap Podcast, man. We lit, man. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Let's go, man. I need y'all to subscribe. Go to the YouTube page and subscribe now. You heard? Shout out Noob Gordy. Let's get it, man. You know how I do it.
This is a certified hood classic.
Fuck the fame, fuck the money. If you love me, baby, spend for me. Fuck the fame, fuck the money. If you love me, baby, spend for me. Baby, spend for me. I just took like 4 grams of shrooms with the women. Yeah. Now I can't feel my face. You can
shout out Noob Gordy. Let's get it, baby.
I've been so numb to the pain, I can't feel it. They wanna spend it, but you never help you get it. Gotta keep your guard up and always guard your spirit. Or keep that pistol near and always stand on business. Don't trust none of these niggas, don't trust none of these bitches. Yeah. Fuck the fame, fuck the money. If you love me, baby, spend for me. Fuck the fame, fuck the money. If you love me, spend the block for me. Fuck the fame, fuck the money. If you love me, baby, spend for me. Fuck the fame, fuck the money. If you love me, spend that block for me. Nowhere to go, was hoping you spend the block for me. When I was down, you never looked down on me. Smoking out the pound, this shit, they left me so lonely. This some shit I can't hide. I just took like 4 grams of shrooms with the women. Yeah. Now I can't feel my face. You can do what you want when you win it. I've been so numb to the pain, I can't feel it. They wanna spend it, but you never help you get it. Gotta keep your guard up and always guard your spirit. Or keep that pistol near and always stand on business. Don't trust none of these niggas, don't trust none of these bitches.
Grand Rising, let's get it, baby. Shout out the whole Guap Star.
I just took like 4 grams of shrooms with the women. Yeah. Now I can't feel my face. You can do what you want when you win it.
Shout out Noob Gordy, man. Shout out Noob. I can't feel my face. Grand Rising, man. Shout out to my whole Fit First team, man. All gas, no brakes. Shout out to Queen City Fresh. If your car's not Queen City Fresh, Chief, what does it smell like?
Niggas say they real until that gun go off. Until I prove to them niggas that they also soft. They say they real. Man, as a matter of fact, all the shit you say you doing, what you doing it at. It's Fetty, baby, and I'm back around. Got no love for funny niggas, tell them move around.
Shout out to Fear Price. You already know how we do it, man. You know how we do it at the No Longer Trap Podcast, man. Let's go.
I had to cut them niggas off. The love it ain't the same. The way you talk behind my back, you thinking shit's a game. I'm broken hearted when you watching little love go. You ain't never been around for my struggles. I had to cut them niggas off. The love it ain't the same. The way you talk behind my back, you thinking shit's a game. I'm broken hearted when you watching little love go. You ain't never been around for my struggles. Say you don't know the half after that I'm been through. Chasing my demons, see the reaper in my rear view. I hope it ain't my time to go, but I'm prepared to. Man, ain't no love in my city, all I see is hate. Before I go, make sure the family and my kids is straight. I ride around with 5% so you don't see who's in it. I'm on my grown man shit, so step on my business. I was told you do your dirt, you never leave a witness. Nosy neighbors trying to pray, but they can't see who did it. And ain't no getting in my car if you ain't even with it. I had to cut them niggas off from trying to level up. Them niggas trying to hold me down just like a hateway. Too many eating off people in the same grace. They talk behind your back but never say it to your face. I'm broken hearted, so don't ask me where love go. The same reason for that you can catch a slug, bro. I had to cut them niggas off. The love it ain't the same. The way you talk behind me, shit's a game. I'm being harder while you asking where love go. You ain't never been around for my struggles. I had to cut the niggas off, they think it ain't the same. The way you talk behind my back, but thinking shit's a game. I'm broken hearted while you asking where the love go. You ain't never been around for my struggles.
Shout out to Fair Price, man. You already know, man. It's that local music, man. We moving in our city, man. Shout out to all the local rappers, man, sending me music, man. Salute to y'all. I told you, man, I'm going to get it in rotation. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out what rotation I'm going to put it in, but I'm definitely going to put it in rotation. Shout out to Snipe. You know what I'm saying? I got you, man. I'm getting ready to put you right in rotation, man. You know what I'm saying? Grand rising to everyone, man. Grand rising to everyone, man. First and foremost, man, we're going to start off by saying, man, my prayers go out to the families, man, of the Browns victims, man, and my condolences go out to the victims also, man, for me and my brother. You understand what I'm saying? And I just want to say, man, I want to start my show off. Like I told you, we're going to talk about this every saying, but I want to start my show off. It's one thing. People are starting to really see what is going on in our city. If you look at all the reports from others, from news anchors in other cities, they got them all over YouTube. If you listen to them, yo, they're wondering why, Chief, that there's no answers.
Right. They definitely wonder.
Yo, other cities are starting to see it. Yo, they're wondering why there's no answers in our city. Why there's 5 days go by and we ain't got not one answer. We ain't got not one answer in 5 days. This man is still at large and we have not got one answer. We got a fake description. There's 800 cameras, 1,200 cameras on that campus. 800 was functional. You're telling me out of 800 cameras that you ain't got nothing to give us? Hey, Chief, I'm telling you right now, this is bigger than we think it was, bro. You know why? Yo, it's just the oddest thing in the world. This man escaped 800 cameras. Can we talk about this, man? He escaped 800 cameras. And yo, if this is not this man is somewhere in jets. He's not in Rhode Island, probably. This is what I'm starting to think now. I'm thinking that this is a bigger. Watch when this comes out. I believe when after all of this comes out, it's gonna be bigger than we all thought it was. Watch. There's no way that a man can escape 800 cameras, Chief.
Ninja.
I need people to really let's put this together this morning. Let's sit back and put the 800 cameras. They haven't given us one answer, one definitive answer. They haven't given us one definitive answer yet. That's a big word.
It's going to take a lot of time.
Chief, was that a big word, definitive?
Yeah. And implied correctly.
Oh, I implied. Oh, yeah, Fumi. Shout out to Fumi Foom. She seen me last night. She said, your vocabulary is stepping up. She said, and you are using words. You're using in content. Yo, shout out to Fumi Foom, man. My sister, she gave me my props, man. But
we had a lot of people laughing yesterday when we was talking about Abiola.
Abiola. What's that? What was that? Oh, damn, that's crazy. I never know the Obiola. I don't know what the Obiola, Aliola, but yeah. My thing is today, man. I think that yo, we need to understand what's really going on here, man. We're from Rhode Island. We are the smallest city in the world, the state in the world, but we not stupid.
He said we're the smallest city in the world.
Titties.
He was thinking about.
I was thinking about titties. I was thinking about titties.
Yeah, because he said Abiola. He started thinking about titties. He said we was the smallest.
Nah, but we have to go back. Maybe he works the cameras on the campus. Yes, man. Yo, man, I'm telling you, yo, this is gonna be bigger than we all thought it was. And the killer is going to be right under their noses. He was gonna be somebody that was entitled to entwined to that campus. He's gonna be somebody that was entwined into that campus. Somebody that knew that campus, probably worked there, went to school there. He knew the format of that campus. I'm trying to tell you, 800 cameras.
Something that they said yesterday that I repeated was kind of smart of them to ask people, but people are lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to phones and certain shit, like shit, we abbreviate 3-letter words. You know what I'm saying? We don't spell nothing all the way or correct on purpose when it comes to texting or looking through technology. But they ask people to go that got the rings,
the ring cameras.
They want people to go back 10 days or more if they can to see if they see this dude walking them same streets or areas where they got him on camera now.
Yeah,
trying to see if they see or find anybody that matches his description or that physique without a mask or anything on.
So now we got to go through the neighbors, not the 800 campus, not the 800 cameras that are on campus. We need your help from the community. Yeah. We need the community to go into their ring cameras, their phones, because I know a lot of you got them on the phones like I do. You go on there, you can look in, you can go back. I don't know. Yeah, you can go back 10 days. You can go back 10 days. I think you can go back up to 30 days. You understand what I'm saying, Chief?
Yeah, if you're saving, huh?
You know what I'm saying? No, they automatically save, I believe.
Well, I don't know how that shit works. I ain't never had one, but I'm just saying. If they're able to go back at least 10 days or more, they want you to sit there and go through your shit to see if you see anybody that look like him.
Neighbors, Childs, 4 males in 1952. Shout out to Mike G. Mike G said if it was in the hood crime, they would have went back to 1952 and found out everything in your family, what you like, what you eat, what you was ready to eat. They would have did that. Yes, I agree on that. Yo, I don't understand how can they solve so many murders in the hood, right? And not with lesser cameras.
Well, this is what I'm gonna say. Like to that, this was well thought out and planned. Most situations in the hood
just
unplanned and the smallest. Like you watch First 48 too. Never mind First 48. Anything else, you experience a lot of things in life. Like if they got a lot of circumstantial evidence or evidence, period, then they got something. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers got nothing.
Do we believe in the first 48?
No, that's
no. I'm just asking. I want to ask everybody.
Those are the most important hours. But just because you don't get a lot of information in the first 48, don't mean that case won't or ain't gonna get solved.
No, but in the percentage wise, they say.
I understand.
They say in the percentage wise, if we believe the first 48, they say in the percentage wise, if the case is not solved in the first 48 hours, it's hard for them to solve. But if we go back to all the other Tim McVeigh's, all the other, see, for one, right? They're not calling this a terrorist act. They have not labeled this a terror act, so things did not happen yet. If they label this a terror act, I think other things apply, like the terror. They got different squads that will come over there, come over here. You understand what I'm saying? They haven't. I heard it on the news. They said they have not labeled it a terrorist attack yet. You understand what I'm saying?
I think it fits the criteria of one that was a mass shooting. You shot people.
Because we don't know his motive. We don't know their motive. So why not call it a terror attack right now, Chief? Label this a terror attack because
we have to Google and see what is listed that characterizes
a terror attack,
a terrorist attack on domestic land.
If anybody could hit us up in the chat, we got a few comments here on Facebook. Make it down says it was in the hood. No.
That's why I asked that question I asked yesterday. I said there's a lot of people acting like they're scared because this dude hasn't got caught yet. I said, but what about when motherfuckers is doing shit right in your neighborhood for real, not over on Thayer Street in a school in one building, but around the city? Like, you motherfuckers ain't scared and don't hold your kids out of school then. You know what I'm saying? And niggas ain't apprehended yet. But,
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike G.
Those be controlled, targeted situations a lot of times, though. You know what I'm saying? No different from that situation. That was targeted and controlled.
Yeah, that's a fact. That was definitely targeted and controlled. Still not nice, yo. We are still not safe. We're definitely not safe. And I agree with. See, that's what the world's not talking about, and that's bothering me. The world's not talking about. What about the citizens in Rhode Island? What about the citizens in Providence? What about them that are still around that area? How is it affecting them? What are you doing to keep them safe? Them are the answers I'm looking for. Well, hey, the Colonel, Mayor Smiley, we want you out of there. Smiley gotta go, man. Smiley, let the feds do all the talking, Smiley. Stop talking. Let the feds give us answers, Smiley. Stop talking, please. We're asking you as the community, we need you to stop talking. You're not giving us no definitive answers. We do not need you to, we do not want you to talk. We do not want you to talk. You're not making me feel.
Only thing I know that they got a lot of authoritative figure presence around out there.
Like the cops and yes.
The campus police, they got more, they got like firefighters or somebody of some type of authoritative figure. They got more presence of.
Who's running the investigation still? Is the feds? Did they totally take over? Is the Providence police still involved?
They're not dismissed from the case or whatever. They're all working together. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who should be held responsible here, but I believe somebody should be held responsible. I don't know who we stop to point the finger at, but we got to stop pointing the finger at somebody.
Mecca looked it up. One of the things says a terror attack is an unlawful use of power to create fear.
That right?
Oh yeah.
There's
a lot of people scared.
What's scared?
The fear that was created just in that building. You know what I'm saying?
What's scared? We are definitely scared.
I was over there getting food. And people are running up the block, talking about, like, they had me thinking somebody was outside shooting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I walked right outside, right to my car.
Yeah, Chief wasn't trying to get stuck in no pandemonium, none of that. I agree with you. I would have got up out of there too. See, I would have got. I'm all.
But and I find out it was in the building and not outside. I was like, oh, all right, started to get more.
And I come to stress this today, man. Parents. Please send your children to school, and I stress that. You know what I'm saying? We can't not deprive our children to go to school. And I gotta say this because I went through couple schools yesterday, and I'm gonna do a couple schools today to make sure that there's no crinkles. You understand? Like when I went to that school, I seen the door. A kid left the door open. I told the principal, you gotta make sure you gotta secure the doors. You know what I'm saying? You just got cameras everywhere, but you gotta make sure because if he gets in the door, you can still do damage. You understand what I'm saying? If you get in the door, see, I'm trying to get these schools around me to think like I just try to let them know like how we think. Once you get inside, we can make the damage. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that, oh yeah, if they get in this door, oh, you can still see the kids through the glass, but we gotta buzz them in. No, you can with automatic weapon, I can still do damage. You understand what I'm saying? So we want to stop them from the perimeter door. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want that door to be open. We want to secure that door and every door around all the schools. And I need people. If you see somebody hovering around the schools, and y'all know what I'm talking about. You see a odd figure, odd car sitting out near the schools. Yo, you really got to report that now. This is the time to be nosy. You remember when people be like, yo, stop being nosy. You ain't got to call the cops because you see people standing there. Because you see, now is the time you're going to have to do that. You see people hovering around our schools where our children are, and you have to call law enforcement. We don't know what's going on. I'm here to say that. I don't care what people say. I'm here to say that. You see somebody hovering around my son's school, my daughter's school, you better call 911, please. I'm asking you. Because if I'm around that school, I'm going to call 911. I'm going to tell you that. You understand what I'm saying? Please. You understand what I'm saying? Protect my children. If you're not going to protect your own, can you protect mine? God damn it. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what other way to put this. You understand what I'm saying? We got to, because what's happening is, we acted like shit couldn't happen to us, and it happened. And now the same thing, like our police force in the state, we didn't know how to react. Our city didn't know how to react when that happened. If I had the Providence police officer sitting right here, right now, that could give us some answers, and I asked him when this happened, and I thought that they was trained for stuff like this, Chief.
They do get trained, but being trained for something
and it actually happening
and having the experience is two different things. You know what I'm saying? So
Domingo said, but it's a slippery slope, because then there's racial profiling. It's not right in any area of life. No, but I'm saying, I stop that racial stuff. If somebody's hovering around the school, and looks suspicious, I'm not saying everybody you see around the school, you call 911. You do your due diligence, and then you look at the due diligence. That's a good word. You do your due diligence, and you look at the situation that's in front of you, and you say, common sense, that person's out of order.
But kind of like what Domingo was saying too, when it comes to the profiling, like, all right, look when that shit happened with 911. If ever you got on a plane during that time or after that time, tell me you wasn't like profiling average motherfuckers on a plane.
Yes, I was.
Exactly.
Yes, I was.
So that's the type of shit that could happen. You know what I'm saying? But we don't even know what ethnicity this person is. They don't know if he's white. They don't know if he's Asian. They don't know nothing. No,
but I'm saying, far as how our law enforcement gets in play, how they lock the city down. See, this is my beef with the Providence police and everybody that acted after this mass shooting happened. Right, there should have been a plan in play to lock the city down, because we didn't have him, Chief. So once we didn't have him, once he escaped the great duct tape, there was supposed to be a plan in play. Shut the mall down. Shut this down. Nothing was shut down. So I'm just saying, people, what happened if it would have been set something off? What if they would have had 3 people acted? Everybody didn't know how to act over Brown. What if somebody would have struck that down?
I wonder how long, like as far as detail wise, we don't got a lot of information. I wonder how long from when he started firing to when he finished firing that the police first got notified.
They never telling us nothing.
Then what was the procedure of after they got that first 911 call report? How did they react to that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's all kind of strategy that they could have together, even if they're not together. Like, all right, Brown University campus police right there first and foremost.
Right. Yeah, they're the first responders.
Then now you got the city police that are always over there.
Second responders.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got the state police.
Yep. Third responders.
And now you got National Guard.
Fourth responders.
Didn't go that far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't go that far. But that's
it should have went that far.
But that's the chain of command. But I'm saying is when them first shots went off in that area, me thinking, strategy wise, I would be like, all of them entities together. You know what I'm saying? Probably could have formed a perimeter
and locked him down, and he would have
probably been trapped in
a net. We would have had him in the net.
Even though they didn't have anything, I don't know how quick they got whatever videos from the neighborhood or whatever. But he escaped
the net. He escaped, and it's something.
And then what's he said in the chat a second ago? They was like he was in the neighborhood. I think Leon said he was in the neighborhood for 5 hours,
walking with a covert mask on,
and nobody found him suspicious. I think nobody found him suspicious for the same thing that Domingo was saying, was like that racial profiling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because like he didn't really look like a threat. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he definitely didn't look like a threat.
Some of the racial profiling that I do on my own, like bringing up the 911 shit and looking at, you know, Middle Eastern people like, oh shit, you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm really, I don't want to say I'm scared, but like I'm cautious of typically young white boys with long hair and backpacks. I always be like,
yeah, just because of the bombing,
just because of certain shit that's been happening.
Me too.
Even though I know that's not all of them and that's not everybody, that's not fair.
But like, you still, I give it a look.
You know what I'm saying? But
I give it a double look.
Even with some of our YNs, when I see little YNs with that little fucking man purse or bag or whatever, I always think one of them niggas got a gun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And the cops do too. That's why they run a bomb.
Even if there ain't no situation to where like a motherfucker's going there pulling out or flexing or acting like or whatever. Every time I see one of those, I think so. I think the straps in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's being prejudging,
prejudice towards the situation. Now, what I'm saying, yo, thanks for all the comments, man.
Cool.
Thanks for all the comments in there. I can't get to them all at once. Bring back the Neighborhood Watch program. We need to police our own hoods. That's a fact, Leon. Brown has their own police. They didn't even find a gun. They didn't find it. I don't even think they found the shell case. They ain't even told us they found the shell case. They didn't tell us what kind of gun. They said first they said it was a long gun. Then they said it was a handgun. They haven't even been descriptive and gave us a caliber of weapon. What could we be looking for? This guy got a chopper. They haven't even given us that. Can we say that?
Even though the public's all looking and waiting for answers, a lot of times.
Shout out to my brother AG.
A lot of times, strategy for and with police too is not. You know, they don't give out too much information first.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but it's something like this. In a case like this, yo, and this is why I hate this is why I hate that statement that Smiley made when he said, yo, in a case like this, Smiley, we don't know who the person is. We don't know nothing. Why are you you gotta let us know something. This incompetent. Somebody's incompetent. Incompetent. Yes. Where is somebody that's gonna take the fall for this? Yo, I blew this all up. Yo, where's the lockdown of the city? If we have, this just shows, right, the other world that if we had, God forbid, we had a something real serious here, we don't know what to do.
Yo, Newport, for instance.
If this would have hit Newport,
if that would have happened out there, you know how like there's only
oh my God,
there's only 2 ways into the city.
Yeah. They would have closed the city down.
Then they would have shut that whole island down. Because you got Portsmouth and Middletown too. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all think that they would have shut the whole Newport down?
Shut that whole island down.
The whole island down. They would have shut down.
There was no cars would have been able to come in.
It would have been a no way out. Yes, no. And see the when they let him escape the web, right? That's because they didn't have it in procedure. They didn't have no procedure for it. That was like that far. Like they wasn't. See, the city. I don't think the city was ready for anything like this. So they didn't have a plan to lock the. You're supposed to have a button to push that goes. That one button goes to the Providence police. Every entity in the city, right? It go to every one of them, right? And that they know what to do. Yo, lock down that. Yo, lock down that. Hit that button. Lock down that. Yo, lock down that. Shut down these streets. This is what they supposed to have done. This is what they were supposed to have in play, just in case something happens like that. Y'all don't agree on that?
They're going to have all the traffic jammed up everywhere, going car to car.
Yeah, that's what. It's something like this. This man wasn't supposed. And let me tell y'all something also too. Yo, and I said this to the school yesterday. One cop is not gonna stop nothing. Sitting in the office with his feet up on a desk. I don't care if he got a gun. How many kids are gonna die before he really gets into action? So I believe that we need more police presence at these schools. The perimeter of each school should be surrounded by there should be an officer that's patrolling.
I disagree because one cop could be a difference because he's gonna have to engage more or less, or whatever.
No, sitting in a chair.
Then from that point up, unless there's a shootout between the cop and dude and the cop, unfortunately falls or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? like he's in communication with the rest of the team. He got some information. He got a description.
Yes, yes, you're right.
He can provide
out details. Yes,
or whatever.
Yes. So, so he's not going to escape. Basically,
they understand and know what to do from there too.
I got you. I got you. That's definitely a fact, Chief. Because what you're saying is, yo, we could take more control of the situation, even if we got one guy there. Because
even if a motherfucker like, I don't give a fuck about that cop. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going ahead and do whatever, and I'm gonna do whatever with him too. Now you got an entanglement.
An entanglement. It's an entanglement. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is though, so my thing is, why didn't the Brown University have their officers? They didn't engage in fire with this man. Where was the Brown University police? I see them every time I go to the sneaker store over there. I see the Brown University police so much over there. Right. Where was they at? That's what I don't get this, man.
Well, our era and where we come from and how we done, we always had a built-in caution of the police. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why we see him every time I see him.
Like our generation, like us, like even if we're not doing nothing wrong, we always try to avoid the police. You know what I'm saying? These other motherfuckers don't give a fuck about it.
Yes, that's a fact. Shout out to Kevin McNeil, my brother. What's up, Kev? Hey, shout out to everybody on Facebook, man. A lot of people on Facebook right now. A lot of people on Facebook. Yo, what's up with y'all? All right, so Ryan McNeil. I thought that was Kevin. I couldn't see. What's up with you, man? Somebody had to take the incentive. Oh, I said it right too. I said incentive. Somebody got to take it. Yes. Somebody definitely has to take it, man. And that's a fact, man. They definitely got to take it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just believe that, this man escaped a lot of different people, Chief. He escaped a lot of different people. He escaped 800 cameras.
If me or you or somebody of some ethnicity, some dark tone ethnicity was walking around there masked up and really not doing nothing, we probably would have got one more attention
than he did.
Than what he did.
They showed him walking by the cops. After they got a video now.
But even physically, being prejudiced, being prejudging.
Oh,
even physically. Just had you walked past that dude and didn't see or have no idea what he just did, like that one Chinese dude in the video they were showing. Dude was crossing the street. The Chinese dude with the white jacket, he walked across the street, and then homeboy hit the crosswalk after him, and he walked straight, and the Chinese dude walked up. But the Chinese dude did look at him twice. He looked at him when they passed each other, when they met on the corner, and then when the Chinese dude walked across the street, and then homeboy walked across the street after, even though he kept straight right before he got by him, he looked one more time. And he just kept walking.
So the Chinese dude was aware that something was funny.
I can't say he was aware something was funny. He's just seen him. He was just only normal awareness. Like, he saw him the first time, and then when he was walking his path, he seen him walk his path too, but they still went in two different directions. He got one more look.
He doubled down.
Just to be like, seeing if this motherfucker was walking in the same direction to him. But I do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do that. Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm always my head's always on a swivel. I'm always looking at who's walking around me or by me or past me and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Can you read that what Ryan says?
He even stopped and act like he was reading a sign and kept it pushing. Yeah, he did do that, but he also was watching the response of the police and everything for a minute when he was standing at that one block and he was looking up the block. He was peeping the whole situation, and then he took off.
And then he really did his homework.
Yeah,
he really did his homework. But my thing is this, though: he did more homework than the feds. He did more homework than every neighbor in the. He did more homework than 800 cameras.
We don't know how.
No, I'm just saying. This guy is brilliant.
We don't know how long he cased the situation.
This guy is brilliant.
Because if people go back 10 days on their cameras or longer, and they don't see anything at all that matches his physical description of walking through any of those streets where they do have him on camera.
Mm-hmm.
What if he was driving by in a car peeping everything? You can't see through the car at somebody on them cameras. he might not been casing that motherfucker walking. He might have been in his own vehicle.
But my thing is this. Can I say this?
He could have been on a bike. He could have been on anything. He could have been on a moped.
Yo, yesterday showed me that I don't know if we are just some crazy individuals here at Rhode Island, or we just don't care. Or we just believe it wasn't for us. And that we're just because I see all the stores packed, and I seen people. I seen people looking a little. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, the stores, everything was kind of normal, except Walmart. It was like a ghost town in there. I don't know why it was like a ghost town in there, because there was a lot of cops in there, and I think the police presence is scaring people. You go there, you see all the cops in there, you're thinking already something's funny in there. I ain't going in there. That's what I did. As soon as I pulled up, I seen all the cops in there. I said, I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to go in there. And I didn't even want, you understand what I'm trying to say? So I just believe that these big businesses like this should shut down. I gotta say that.
Why? Why shut down for what?
The reason why is because we don't know what's going on, Chief. They're not giving us nothing, bro. Chief, if they was giving us a little something, Chief, they're not even giving us what kind of gun we looking for.
I understand that, but I'm saying, why should people be deprived of?
Because what targets?
Yeah, but being deprived of essentials that are needed at whatever time or whatever, like a store like that can't shut down unless it was involved in that situation or it happened next to there. Then trying to not let somebody be able to slip and hide in the store.
I'm saying, what do y'all think in the chats? What do y'all think in the chats? Because I got some over here on Facebook. Let me see what they're talking about on Facebook. All right. Lauren Sheree says, I agree with you, Trap. This makes America look terribly. God forbid something bigger happens. How will we protect us? Yes. He definitely took the time, months of planning, believe. Yes, he did.
Plan, plotted, and strategized.
Yes, he did. And I gotta say that thank you for that comment. And that's dope. I'm saying, yo, these are what the people are saying. I'm not just saying this. People are really saying, yo. My I could be in Walmart.
Everybody, yeah, like
the supermarket.
Something like that was happening. Everywhere should have some type of preparation procedure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like,
are these stores being prepped? Let's ask that question now. Are these stores being prepped for in case of a massive shooting in their stores? Because I think that all the employees should have been ran through a procedure. Yo, if this happens,
I'm pretty sure something is implemented.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Especially when you got those people that look like their store security, but they look like regular shoppers, but they be watching. You always spot that.
Yeah, they be looking like you for your stealing. I go like this, act like I'm stealing. All you gotta do.
They follow you to the door. Okay, see what's in your pocket.
Yo, every time I catch these guys in the store, and they're always guys, right? I want to tell you, every time I catch them, right? If you're with me, you're gonna go stop, Trap. I always mess with them. I act like I'm lifting shit. You understand what I'm saying? Then they follow me to the next aisle. They open up stuff and stuff. You gotta see them. The one dude, I made him follow me through the whole store, man. I made him follow me through the whole store.
Walk right to the counter,
and I said to myself, is that wrong that I did that? No, because he should have never.
You're making him do his job.
No, he racial profiled.
Yeah, but you made him do his job too for doing that.
I was looking at the garlic bread. I swear to God, I'm never gonna forget it. I was looking at the garlic bread. I was in the freezer, and I was looking at the garlic bread, and I looked up, and he was just looking at me. And I went, "The fuck you think I'm gonna steal the garlic bread?" I said, "All right." I put the garlic bread down. I went on a fucking mental health mission. I started acting like I was opening shit. I was looking around. You know what I'm saying? I really started acting like I was a klepto. So then I started walking. I started doubling back. I started going towards the aisle. He had to say, "This mental motherfucker." Yeah, he started playing these games with me. I started playing them back with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Don't racial profile me. Think I'm in here clipping. You understand what I'm saying? I'm in the freezing bread aisle. Who the hell am I clipping out of the freezing bread aisle? You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. I ain't even gonna hold you. No bullshit. I ain't gonna hold you. Now, my next topic I want to talk about, and it's still in the same realm. I want to say, man, justice for Nye, man. Yo, cause you know, there's some things in life that really touches me and is so saddened. But when I see a young girl lose her life and I still get no answers, I want to know. I know they got bigger problems. I know they got a bigger problem right now with this dude, but we can't forget that, man. We can't forget that. And I know my condolences again to the Gonzalez family. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I signed the book with you. I've signed your name in there too, my brother. Because he was at work, he couldn't attend. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. They sent her away beautifully. But Joe, man, we need justice for her, man. When you just walking up killing innocent 19-year-old girls, there's a problem with that, bro. There's a problem all the way around the board with that. You understand what I'm saying? In my eyes. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm always gonna stand behind the Gonzalez family with that. You understand what I'm saying?
I admire the strength that she's holding up and displaying too, even with trying to do not just justice for her own daughter, but other people that are in that predicament too. She's bringing attention to that with her own.
Yes.
So shout out to Miss Rhodey.
Shout out to Miss Rhodey for that, man, because she's bringing attention to all the unsolved murders. You understand what I'm saying? All the cold cases, all the families still in doubts, running around our city in doubts. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you don't understand what I'm saying? She's her narrative. You understand what I'm saying? And she's really pushing it. You understand what I'm saying? And we support her here at the No Longer Trap podcast. You understand what I'm saying? Anytime she wants this platform to get out her message, you understand what I'm saying? Of the night law that they're getting implemented. You understand what I'm saying? And that, you know what I mean? She wants to. And that's shout out to everybody's family that got lost ones. You know what I'm saying? And they haven't got any answers or no justice. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes that's what people need. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm gonna speak from someone that lost a lot of friends. I don't have justice for a lot of my friends that are not here. Does that give me closure? I'm not the
justice.
Yeah.
Like justice comes in different forms.
It definitely comes in different forms.
Comes in different forms or whatever. But that's the street justice just keeps everything going.
It definitely it keeps the trend going. Yes, that keeps it going, and more people, and we're back at this 10, 15 years from now.
And as we know, being an outsider, even though I lived in the city for a long time, but I still consider myself an outsider, well accepted, but like I'm still an outsider. But I'm saying from shit that I know, shit that I seen. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. One thing that I used to always implement with my son was having beef around here. Mm-hmm. Like I was like, yo, I know dudes that got beef with each other at the age we are, but their beef existed from like training school or high school. I'm like, a lot of times it don't never go away.
It don't never go away.
Even if a motherfucker ain't doing nothing or saying nothing, whatever, every time they see you. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of times people get brought into the beefs.
That too.
You can just get brought in by your affiliation, or you just hanging around the wrong people.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's a major. You know, understand what I'm saying? That's one of the major things you got to understand.
I experienced that up here a few times on different levels.
I experienced that all my life. You understand what I'm saying? This is coming from a person that, like I explained to Miss Rhodey. Yo, this is coming from a person that really lost a lot. You know what I'm saying? I lost a lot to these streets. You understand what I'm saying? And when I say I lost a lot, anybody that know me knows I lost a lot. I lost all my friends to these streets. I lost my brothers to these streets. You know what I'm saying? And I have having to deal with that and having to cope with that. That's some of the hardest thing in the world to have to walk around with. You understand what I'm saying? And people you gotta look at people in different lights and say, because some people are not at the same place at the same time, because you might look at it different because it's your brother or your sister. You might look at it as, yo, it's DEFCON. You understand what I'm saying? See, a lot of people don't understand is when things like that happen, most people go right to DEFCON. You understand what I'm saying? DEFCON is when you're going to crash out. You're going to end up in prison. You're going to end up making the situation even worse. And yeah, you might get your street justice, right? But look what we sacrifice for street justice.
Yeah, no, that keeps going. Like, everybody loses. Somebody's going to jail. Somebody's going to the deck.
Let's think about all these youngins right now that are sitting up in maximum security right now for street justice. These are our nephews, our little cousins, our friends' sons, our friends. Yo, they're up in there doing for street justice the rest of their lives, because it's not like when we went to jail for life. Back when we was kids, you can get out at 20 years.
I know.
You was good at getting out at 20 years.
It's crazy because like when I went through my son's trial, some of the other things that was going on outside the trial, like I understood, even though I was still standing on the ground that I stand on. Like, you got a family over here that lost a loved one, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm on the other side of the fence with a loved one that's fighting for his life because he had to, self-defend. You know what I mean?
Oh, Kava. Shout out to my brother Sliv. Kava Hedges is in the building, my brother, man. Stay blessed. You also, my brother. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I gotta say that, because you know what it is. When
imagine that fight being just that energy. I mean, I know you know through experience or whatever, but just being in a room with that energy, and it's just like, yo, it's both over somebody you love or care about. You know what I'm saying? Regardless.
And it's hard to give advice to people.
Position somebody was in. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to give advice to people, and I want to say this, and I can say this. It's hard to give advice to people when they're going through something like that. And I want people to understand that. You understand what I'm saying? When you're being on that side of the fence and you really lost somebody that you really love to the streets, yo, it's different. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're telling me to chill, when you're telling me it's not worth it, that's really not going through my mind at the time. It's really not going through my mind. So you're really talking to deaf ears. You understand what I'm saying?
You got to make that choice of decision and have that understanding on your own, regardless of how mad you are.
Yes, that person has to be smart enough, but it's your job, right? See, a lot of people don't know, right? When somebody's going through that, a lot of times they just need space and air. All you gotta do is keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them. That's all. You don't need to go, yo, bro, you don't gotta do that. Nah, yo, bro, you need a water? Here, sit over there. Where you going? Where you going? Oh, I'm gonna go take a ride. All right, I'm gonna take a ride with you.
Because now you know this person don't want you to get in this situation, and they be like, nah.
Yo, I learned that.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm saying, I don't know. I don't know. You might think I'm bugging.
That's called redirecting. You know?
Yeah, like I learned that when I'm even shaking because I've been in situations where I had to get in the car, or I had to know that me saying something at the time, because I was that person before. I was worse than that. I had a pistol. I really went and slide. You know what I'm saying? They just talking about it. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm grateful that they're there, not where I was at. So now I tried to find out a way that how I can stop them from getting where I was at. So what I thought was, I said, yo, all right, I came up with this plan real quick, and I used it numerous times, and I know it works, where I just gave them space. And I was just there. I was like a shadow. You went in that room, I was outside that room. You understand what I'm saying? You went to the bathroom, I was outside the bathroom door. You understand what I'm saying? When you went outside, I was outside. What's up with you? Nothing. Passing you the blunt. You know what I'm saying? You need a water? What's up with you? You hungry? You want me to order you something to eat? That's it, Chief. I don't want to start tapping into your mental, trying to fight with your mental. I let you open up to me like, yo, chat, man. Yo, man. That's when I open. Yo, I'm not saying. I'm just giving y'all something that I don't know if y'all can try to use that when we going through this times of stuff like this. But I'm telling you that
understanding when somebody wants advice or don't, or when you should give or you shouldn't, or you just be there to listen, or just even be there. Like that's all. That's all like helpful. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm just trying to give you tools that I use personally, and I believe that they work personally. You understand what I'm saying? I think that they work Domingo, I don't know why you didn't stay over there, because you want me to put on these motherfucking glasses to read you over here. You wrote this long ass shit over here. But that's why you have to be in control of your emotions and not let your emotions get the best of you, so you can be, so you can sound body and help those around you. No, I'm saying, who you talking about? Because he can't be talking about the person, because he got to be talking about me going or somebody going at the person.
He's just talking about somebody's self-awareness, period.
Because when you're dealing with emotions, this is what I hate.
Even with dealing with emotions, he's basically saying you can't let
you can't control your emotions when something like that happens.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can't control your emotions, but you can control your actions.
That's what I was about to say.
So basically, what he's saying is, don't let your emotions control your actions. Like, you want to go do this and that because you're mad enough to or angry enough to, and got all of the capabilities of being able to.
Yeah.
But something logical still clicks. You know what I'm saying?
See,
I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm not gonna.
I'm different.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't control my emotions. I'm a very emotional. I'm a very emotional person.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, right, Chief?
Yeah.
I can't control my emotions. But I can control my. This is a prison call, and I want to see how my brothers are up in there doing in the prisons. I want to see how my brothers.
Incarcerated individual at maximum security facility.
I'm waiting for Bear to call.
That's him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
IQ.
Oh.
If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hey, what's up, my brother? First and foremost, you're live on the air right now. You understand what I'm saying? We're sitting here, we're going over this Brown University shooting and why we need answers and how we're not safe out here. And I just seen that you called when we was going. I said, you know what? I want to know how my brothers in there are doing, worrying about their families. What conversations have you having with your families, and how are you dealing with this, seeing that this is so close to home and they haven't given us no answers?
I mean, first of all, I don't believe that being on the east side and in Brown with all the technology available today, that we don't have a more clear and concise picture of who this piece of shit is. First of all, let them get down. Second, what are they doing to make the kids feel safe in all the schools now? Because it's not just Brown. We need to worry about all the kids now in every school. Because this is a problem. Because many people are really mentally unstable. Who goes into a school and does that? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's bizarre. So you're basically saying like URI, other campuses are not safe because this is such a copycat world?
Looking to make their point about something.
Right.
Just in the time where we need to make sure the schools are safe, not just those colleges. One thing about Rhode Island is a police state. So we got enough cops here to make sure all the schools are safe till this new year thing rolls around. They got to do something.
Yeah.
Kids shouldn't be scared. Kids shouldn't be scared to go to school. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
And I think, Bear, from looking, Bear, you've been in jail 32 years, so you ain't been in the school in years, and Bear, and your outlook on the schools is probably different. And I want to give you a update on the schools. And yo, Bear, the schools is like the YCC. You remember how to get into the YCC? Just exclude all the fences and the gates, right, Bear? You know how you got to get into doors and people are behind glasses and bubbles and stuff? That's how all the schools are now. So you got to get buzzed in. So Bear, the schools are, and I said this in the beginning of my show, The schools are the safest places for our kids. So I don't want the parents to not. Yes, I know there's still going to be doubts. There's always doubts and fears and things that can happen. But I'm telling you that if you've been to schools, you can say, wow, yes, do they need to tighten up a little bit? Yes, I believe that. Watch the doors. You understand what I'm saying? Get a cop going around the perimeter. You understand what I'm saying? Every just keep rotating. They just keep going around the perimeter. So to make the person say, you're not getting away. You're not coming up in this school comfortably. You're not getting nowhere. We need to make this man know that we're locked down. You understand what I'm saying, Bear?
Absolutely. That's my whole thing. I'm more worried about the kids feel safe than anything.
Now, Bear, can I ask you a few questions? Now, talking to other inmates in there, what's the worry, the number one worry in there for other inmates that are in prison right now?
About people's kids and grandkids just being safe at school.
All right, so no, you know what I'm talking, Bear. I'm talking about, as far as the yard. You know how when we in the yard and we like, yo, man, what the fuck? I'm gonna tell my kids not to go to school. Yo, I gotta cancel this. Yo, I had a break. I'm saying, is that a number one fear in there? What do you mean fight, Bear? They got bullets, man. He can't fight no bear. I know bullet.
That's what I'm saying. You barricade yourself whenever you barricade yourself there. And
it's just a measure of security. I think all schools have.
Who's gonna do harm to you?
Yeah.
You don't just sit back and let somebody do harm.
I see what he's saying.
Just security measures. Everybody like no different than a fire drill.
Yeah, but
at school, everybody used to practice a fire drill to know or understand what to do if there's a fire drill. So now have implemented what to do when there's an active shooter either in the school or around the school in the area and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying we need to teach our kids like what we need to really sit them down and show them caution.
Schools will have to do that. You can only show them what to do at home or whatever. Like you ain't.
That's the school. Like,
yeah.
The school got to tell the person like for active shooter drill, shut the doors, put all the death up against the doors, turn off all the lights, grab fire extinguishers or whatever, and a motherfucker try to reach that door. You let off them goddamn fire extinguishers. You create some type of diversion of smoke screen. Then you motherfuckers pick up desk chairs, pencils, crowns, erasers, and just go in.
Clap his face with some erasers. Pause.
Yo, a lot of it, yo, I'm telling you, man. Yo, I don't know. I hope that y'all heard him clear, and that's some dope shit. He said basically teaching the kids how in this active shooter drill that. Yo, this is how we're gonna activate, like transform. As soon as we hear some active shooters, everybody flip the desks. You guys know to flip the desks. You guys know to secure the door. You know to grab the 2 fire extinguishers and we get the biggest 2 dudes. If he comes in there, you guys spray him with this, and then everybody, like Bear said, start stabbing him with pencils and knives and I mean whatever y'all got them vape stupid shit y'all be trying to use.
Children.
No, I'm not. I mean pencils. I meant pencils.
Yeah. But that's what I mean when I say, like, I tell my grandson, that's what I mean by
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Benny.
Good morning. But yeah, I just want to reiterate real quick. My granddaughter's school, and I didn't want to say what school she goes to, but they actually have been implementing those scenarios since last year.
Wow.
She came home one day and said we had to barricade ourselves and go under the desk. And Bear's absolutely right. And they actually teach them to defend themselves by any means necessary when it jumps down to it. So yeah, they've been implementing that. Absolutely right.
Yes.
They have.
Yes. Hey, Bear, you heard him, right, Bear?
I can only hear him a little bit.
He said that everything you said, that last year in his granddaughter's school, that they was implementing that right there, showing them or everything you said.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
That's what needs to be done. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. And I think that schools, shout out to all the schools that are doing that, and shout out to all the parents that are doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I never thought about doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going home today. Yes. I got
somebody broke in the house and you're in your room. This is what you do. Like you gotta teach your kids that or whatever.
Ahead of time.
The main thing we teach our kids as well as ourselves. We all watch TV and we see people doing backflips and fights and doing 360s and kicking 7 people. We all know that's not how fights go. They do not go that way. Defend yourself any way possible. I'm sorry. That's how we was brought up. That's what should be implemented, and that's what actually is. It is.
Everybody is.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's called the Alice training. Okay.
Yeah, come on now.
Leon, shout out to Leon, man. He said every school required to do these drills now, along with the fire drills. It's called Alice training. So that must be a shout out to the Leon for giving that information
my
out.
granddaughter came back and I said, "You had a fire drill?" She said, "No, we had an active shooter drill." That's
active shooter drill. Wow. Wow, man. Shout out to my Rhode Island schools, man. Let's get it, man.
They gotta do that in all realms too, because like I always talk about the group home stuff too. But sometime last year, one of them kids in one of these group homes agencies out here in Providence, the group home the worker with the kids, one of the staff, he's driving the group home van, and one of the kids that was in the van that had beef that was in the group home, one of their ops shot at them and the other kids in the van. I'm not laughing like that, but I'm just laughing out of like disbelief, out of what I'm saying, like they shot at the van, so they had to implement some type of safety measures for kids that are in the group homes that got like murder beef out here in the streets.
Yeah, that's hard.
Fellas, do you know, and we all know that this type of scenario happens everywhere, never mind just schools. Do you think every single establishment, Walmart, Zare, whatever you go to, should implement that or have something at least in writing?
That's why I said everybody got to have some form of type of security measure. You know what I'm saying? Even for a store, like when Trap brought up Walmart and stuff like that, they got to have some type of situation, not something that like everybody as a patron in the store, they just got to understand this is this store's policy or what they do in a situation like this. I'm stuck in this store for a minute.
Yeah,
whatever, you know what I'm saying?
By locking in the store, don't try to fight there. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to fight what they got going on.
I gotta wait this out because this is the law. This is how this goes.
That happened down south, Chief.
Yeah,
they locked the people in the store as a security reason down south.
Right.
And the people that was inside started fighting and whatnot, talking about you can't lock me in here.
Right.
It was like, yo, it's protocol. I'm sorry, we gotta lock you down in there. I'm a grown man. I'm a grown woman. It was like we have to do it, man. We can't open the door to let somebody in and put everybody else in jeopardy. So that's the fine line right there too.
Yeah, I'm saying though, can you imagine something really happening, right? And you can't get to your kids. That's what they're thinking.
Yoli just said something in the chat. She said we can't live in fear. This is what they want. I agree with that. She said you teach your children how to defend themselves, but she was talking about she feels like the teachers should be concealed. I don't think so, because when you got a lot of teachers in there just with the position of being a teacher and an authoritative figure in that sense that don't use their situation right. So I would be scared of an armed teacher that with a gun that probably didn't like the kid or felt like they could have a justifying situation
to kill a kid.
To kill a kid. I don't agree. I don't agree with.
They actually tried that, but one of the biggest reasons was we done seen 5,000
Hold on,
videos.
Bear.
We done seen about 5,000 videos where the child actually gets real rambunctious with the teacher. What if he did that and actually took the gun off the teacher?
Right, you can't have that either. That's why it's not. That's not why it's cool.
Yeah, that's tough.
But Bear was trying to say something. Uncle Benny, hold on. Bear was trying to say something.
Hey, Bear, what was you trying to say, Bear?
I don't believe in arming teachers because they're there to teach. But I do believe that every school should have a resource officer. We have the ability for each.
Yeah, they do. Hey, Bear, every school does have a resource officer.
Yeah.
Every school has a resource officer, Bear.
I don't want teachers armed, though.
Right.
Yeah, that's what Chief just said. Chief,
I don't agree with teachers being
I don't agree with that.
Chief just said that he don't agree with teachers being armed just for the fact that now what if your teacher don't, you know, like right now, they abuse their power on some of the kids that they don't like. Now imagine if they was tooled with a pistol and could really threaten this kid's life, or the kid really, some of these kids really have mental issues and will come in and take the gun off the teacher. You understand what I'm saying? So now we're putting everybody else in danger in the school by arming the teacher. So I'm just in a disagreement with arming the teacher as well.
The main thing here is we're trying to keep guns out of the school. So why would we implement that?
Right.
Yeah, we're trying to keep guns out the school. Why we're not going to try to implement having a teacher armed with a gun. I think having a resource.
Pistol trap. What if somebody was planning on shooting up the school and they just said, "Hey, it's easy. All I got to do is beat up the teacher and take the gun." We don't make it easy like that.
We can't make it easy for him. But I'm in agreement with Chief, man. Chief put a lot of light on it, man. We're saying it because you got to look at it like this. If you got one guy there, right? Long as he got that walkie-talkie there, like Chief explained, man, we're gonna contain this shooter. So whether he's a great shot or not, he's gonna keep him at bay while backup comes, because he's green, he got a Green Bay Packers shirt on. You understand what I'm saying? He's going right. You understand what I'm saying? He's giving a description of this man. You understand what I'm saying? So we know what to go by. We know this man ain't going to get out the hoops because we got this resource officer armed there that's protecting our children. And we also have a resource officer that patrols each school. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got to look at it. We got to let our presence be felt. We got to let these people know that we just don't have a cop in the school with a gun. We got somebody that's patrolling the school with a gun and got another gun, and we got to, you understand what I'm saying? We got to let them know that.
Hey, fellas, this is one of everybody in the comments. When that happened in Providence, no matter what side of town it happened on, what was your thoughts and what did you think about sending your kid to school the next day or taking them out until vacation's over? What are you thinking about doing?
I took mine out till the vacation is over. I'm not even going to hold you. It's only a couple days. You know what I'm saying? I need them to get this under control. I'm just saying this for me. I don't want every parent to think this. I got babies. I'm talking about my babies.
See, you understand what I'm saying? Me, even though I don't got kids in school right now, but me, if I have my kids in school right now, I would most likely still want my kids to go to school. I would definitely want them to be safe. But if the school is implementing the Alice training or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and they got the proper security and resource officers,
the schools are safe.
My kids' ass will be in school.
Yes, they will. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And my teenagers,
with the home training and school training.
Yes, my teenagers are in school. You understand what I'm saying? Because they know how to react. But when you got babies that I got to depend on somebody else protecting my baby's life, nah. I'm not with that.
I gotta segue this real quick because I'm an instigator. But changing subjects real quick since we got Bear on the phone. Brother Bear, you still there?
Hey Bear, you still on the phone? Yeah, he's here.
Trap, we was talking about you a couple of weeks ago, and Trap discovered something now that you used to say to him a long time ago, and he used to talk about how you used to laugh when you would say this. So I want him to say what he finally understands right now.
Hey Bear,
he's already laughing.
You know why he's laughing, right? Because I told him already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Motherfucker! I wasn't here.
I told him. I told him on the phone. Bear, you know what he's talking about?
He thought you gave him a good number. Hey, Bear, but the day we was here, when I Googled what average was and what below average was, and he was in here clapping at his number. I said, this way Bear was laughing.
That's right. That's right.
Yo, he said this motherfucker.
Try to put his glasses.
Look at Bear's dying.
He started wearing glasses and everything.
Hey, Bear, yo. I just wish you could have seen his face, like, because Chop got some. He's animated dude. I know you know that, but if you could have seen his face at the moment he discovered you've been dissing him all these years. He was happy about you dissing him all these years.
He even had a shirt made with that number on it.
Oh my God, that's a lifetime classic.
It was funny because I thought 70% was good. You know what I'm saying? 70% out of 100.
Your IQ is a 70. What said? What was the number? 77 or 70?
It was 77. And I said,
Jack was in here. Yeah, I got a 77.
I said 77 out of 100. I'm thinking 77.
I said 77.
Hey, yo, Ben, you got a minute left, man. I love you, man. Call me back after this pod's over, man. I want to talk to you. All right? All right, man.
Peace, man.
All right, man. Peace. All right, fellas. Peace, man. Peace. I gotta get back to work, man.
You already know, Uncle Man. Hey, yo, man. Shout out to my brother Wayne Wright, man. Player's my guy, man.
You gotta laugh at shit like that.
Hey, yo, what you gonna do if they catch him before school reopens? You sending the kids to school? Get that out of here. Nah, you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, I love being with my kids, man. I really do, man. Anybody that know me, man, I don't even care, man. I daddy daycare my kids, man. I never got to be there, and it's sad I didn't get there. My other kids understand that I lost out this time in their lives, but I love being with my kids, man. Ain't nothing about being with my kids, man. I tell all fathers, man. Yo, man, I'm telling you, man, you want to learn how to stay out of jail. You want to learn how to stay out of some shit. You don't need no medication. You don't need nothing. All you need is to just be there with your kids every day. That'll keep you out of everything, man. I'm telling you, it drains you. You take naps. You take 2 naps. You know what I'm saying? It just drains you. So you just want to learn how to. You want to learn how to keep going in out there.
You got to active kid because mama wanted.
Oh my God, she even tell you what I go do.
It's funny, like, because Jace, he's like the maturest 7, 8 year old kid. 7-year-old. I know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he's relaxed, he's calm, he peeps everything, or he even might be acting like he ain't peeping nothing, but he's paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a great kid. I fuck with nephew.
You know what I'm saying? But it's my daughter's the total opposite.
Mama's like, she's you though. She's you as a girl, but a girly girl.
Oh my God, she's a sugar junkie.
The thing that trips me out about Mama the most is like how she's not shy, yo. She's not scared.
And she'll cuss you out. No problem. No problem. She'll tell you how she's feeling. She'll tell you what's going on. Oh, shout out to my brother Keon. Keon's down here with these long. Let me see what I got you, Key. They have.
I was tripping off of you and Dewan the other night while I was in the truck driving. You know,
oh shit! I didn't even tell him. My bad, Kov. I got you though when he called back. They have uncovered cops at my son's school since the mass shooting, so I'm assuming every school is following protocol. Wow, I didn't even know that. They got undercover cops at the schools. That's dope, man. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, they probably are following protocol.
So the janitor might not be the janitor.
The janitor might not be the janitor.
You only said you had a jersey with the number 77 on it. Mecca says that damn IQ test is trying to ruin her life. She's talking about they keep trying to scam her for money.
Yeah,
they might be trying to get $1 a point.
Nah, they want $1. They want $1 if you want to take the IQ test.
They want $1 for every point.
If you really want to see how smart you are, and you want to take the IQ test, it costs $1. They getting $1. You want to learn how smart you are. They want $1. So if 1 million people want to learn how smart they are, they got $1 million.
Miss Diva, what you talking about? You're getting mama more candy.
She wants to get it so she can be hyper.
Mama. Yeah, mama don't need no. That's what I'm saying. What you talking about? You giving mama more candy?
Hey, can I tell you?
Mama don't need no candy.
Let me just tell you the story about my daughter real quick. And yo, she's so hyper, right? She loves strawberries.
Yeah.
She puts sugar on her strawberries, right?
Yeah.
So her mother like will sprinkle a little sugar on her strawberries. My daughter don't want that. Just thought, Mommy, I want to do my own strawberries.
You go ham.
He goes ham. Yo, I go over there. She got a glob of sugar with one strawberry. I looked at her. I said, Mama, no. I got the sugar. I said, Mama, I ain't gonna put all that sugar on one strawberry. She said, Daddy, that's how I like it. Yo, she takes one strawberry and she takes it, she double dips in the sugar. She just double dips down the little girl. Yo, I love my daughter's crazy. BBC.
Whoa. Pause.
What's it?
No, that's a news station.
What, BBC? Oh yeah, I watch BBC. I used to watch BBC. I used to watch BBC. What's wrong with BBC?
Pause. You said you watch BBC?
Yeah, I used to watch BBC in jail. All of us used to watch BBC on the radio station.
Yeah, that don't sound right. I watch BBC in jail. Pause.
How that don't sound right? Come on, man. Everybody knows that's a news station, Chief.
I know.
Chief, everybody knows
but it just don't sound right.
Yo, let me talk to my people. Yo, Keon, tell us motherfucking Chief, man, that's a news station, man.
I know it's a news station, but it still sounds crazy to hear somebody say
We used to watch BBC in jail.
You want to keep saying it?
No. I don't understand. BBB, my bad. I'm talking about BBC. We used to watch BBC in jail. That's what I'm saying.
I know it still sounds wild.
Nah, it don't sound wild. It only sounds wild to somebody that never watched BBC in jail.
I'm cool with being one of them, that small percentage.
That you didn't watch BBC?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It came out at 6:35. 6:30. BBC comes out. On the radio, it comes on all night after 1 o'clock. You put on the BBC News and you go listen to it all night. See, I was on unconfined statuses where I had the no TV, so I had to listen to the radio.
That was torture to have a TV with no speaker.
Hell yeah, I seen people on TV with the radio. No, but if you was on SEG or something, that was a plus. I remember we used to watch. I was in jail in Connecticut where we used to watch the TV from ourselves.
Yeah. That's how
we couldn't hear it.
That's how I learned how to read lips.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you couldn't hear
Watching TV with no sound.
And then I went to another jail that radio connected to the TV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got the headphones.
Yeah. You got once you got the headphones.
But then you improvise and use the paper roll. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Put the headphone in the toilet paper roll and seal the end. Now you gotta smile
on my face.
Yeah. Oh, that's the headset.
Yeah. This is going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the ghost of the goblins. Hey, yo, shout out to the ghost of the goblins, man. That's my man. That's my man Hoover.
Shout out every time I ride by that.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Rest in peace to my nigga Deuce.
See Deuce right from the highway.
Hey, shout out to my cousin Greg Washington. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Greg's on here, man.
Yeah, Yoli. She runs them.
Hey, man. Hey, yo. Hey, Greg, man. Hey, somebody asked Greg Washington, when is he coming up to the No Longer Trap podcast, man? Because me and Greg got a lot of stories, man. And the stories that me and Greg got, man, I think it's time. Hey, Greg, I think that it's time to...
You used to recap on your wars that you used to have.
Oh, my God.
I used to remember that shit, yeah.
No, but me and Greg had the illest ones. If anybody know about me and my cousin's wars, when we was podcasting in 2009, when we used to sit on the podcast, he used to put up all personal stuff on me. We used to do it to each other. Because we'll be sitting down there and he'll go, yo, man, so you didn't cheat on your girl last night? Yeah. And I really done cheated on her. Yo, I'm telling you, Greg was doing some dirty. Yo, I don't care what you say. I remember when Greg was doing that to me. So Greg would be like, Trap, so why you didn't go home? Yo, I'm just saying, Greg, and Greg is the best at, I'm telling you, Greg, if anybody know Greg Washington, Greg is the best at diverting stuff. You understand what I'm saying? He's the best at organization, though, because I know if he was here with me right now, all of this would be organized. Greg's the best at organizing. He's very technical savvy. He's very technical savvy.
Well, when y'all was having the Photoshop walk going on, that shit was fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, I can't beat him in that. I can't beat him in that. Greg, he had my body on all kinds of animals. He had my face in all kinds of smut magazines. He had me doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I couldn't beat him in that. Y'all know I couldn't beat him in that. I can't beat him in that.
Oh, God.
He said, we ain't watching no damn BBC. That's for sure. You can do that shit on your own time.
See?
Hey, Greg, I'm talking about the news, Greg. See, you're getting like Chief, Greg. Greg, I'm talking about the goddamn news. See, that's what I'm...
Even though you're talking about the news, it's still wild to say.
BBC News?
Like, I used to watch BBC News in jail. Pause.
Oh, God. Yo, does anybody that have a problem with that? I got how many people in the chat? Oh, there's a lot of people on YouTube. Yo, I know some of you's been locked up before. Is there a problem with saying I watch BBC News in jail?
You added news, but that's not what you said before. You was like, I used to watch BBC with niggas in jail.
No, I didn't say that.
That's why you're saying pause and laughing.
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that,
Chief.
Chief. That's a lie. That's a lie.
No, it's not. Go back.
I'm going to rewind the tapes. Yo, if anybody had the tapes, do you remember? I said the news. I said, come on. I said, yo.
You said it's the news station. You got descriptive after because I kept saying pause because of how you were saying what you were saying. That's why I was interjecting.
Let me see. You don't clarify. Fuck you, Greg, you fat bastard.
You don't clarify.
You fat bastard, Greg. I don't care what your fat ass is saying. Nah, see, Greg's always against me anyway. I know he was gonna say, yeah, Chief. You fat bastard. Hey, Greg, don't stop with me, Greg. Greg, don't stop. Greg, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop, Greg. I don't want to stop. Greg, I'm trying. Greg, I don't want to stop. Greg.
I can see his face right now.
You got too many kids. I don't want to stop. You got too many kids. He got too many kids.
He's laughing right now.
He got too many kids. Hey, Greg, don't stop. I don't want you to stop with me, cousin. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, Greg. You know what I'm saying? Leave it alone, Greg. That's all I'm asking you, cousin. Leave it alone. There's too many people over here on YouTube watching Greg, and they're saying, oh, my God, that's Greg Washington. Ain't he the dude with 22 kids? That's what they're saying. So, Greg, don't stop. Don't stop. No, that's what they do to me. I got to get him. He's going. I got to lick the first shot, Chief. Chief, can I lick the first shot? Let me lick the first shot. Greg, let me lick the first shot. All right. Let me see. He said, shout over to C. Moolah. Oh, yeah, yes. Shout out to C. Moolah. Yes, man. Ciana, yes, my little cousin, man. She's going to be the hottest rapper in the city. Female rapper, Chief. I got to yo, Greg, send me that right now. Greg, I'm going to play it tomorrow. It'll be on this tomorrow.
This is a certified hood classic.
Oh, yeah, you're going to see C. Moolah. I'm trying to get C. Moolah in the studio, man. I can chop it up with my little cousin, man, and see what she got going on, man. I gotta break the ice with her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I had my little cousin since she was a baby. She had the wickedest jump shot in the world. You know what I'm saying? I thought my little cousin was going to the pros. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying?
She's better than her dad.
Oh yeah, of course she's better. Greg stinks in basketball. Greg, hey, can I just tell you something, Chief? Chief, this is real talk. Greg won a hot dog eating contest at JL Dana's. That's the only thing Greg's fat ass ever won. Greg ain't no goddamn. Greg ain't playing no football. Greg tried to play football. Ask Stank. Greg tried to play football. You know what position? Greg wanted to play in football?
Don't say it.
Take one guess. Can I ask you to take one guess? No. I want to ask you right now. No. I know. Stop staying out. I can't ask you a question, Chief.
Yeah.
Chief, I can't ask you a question.
Yeah.
What position do you think? No, I'm just asking.
I don't want to get involved.
I'm saying, if it was $1 billion question and I'm asking you, they're going to give you $1 billion right now. Can somebody in the chat right now tell me what position do you think Greg played in high school? Come on, Chief. You can answer one question. One question, Chief. Chief, just one question, please, Chief. Chief, could you answer it? You don't know what position?
I'll say running back.
Safe. Safe. Yo, you know he playing center. You know he plays center.
That's why I knew where you was going. That's why I said.
No, you know he plays center. You know Greg plays center. He was the hiker.
Nobody volunteers for that.
Yo, I'm saying Greg liked that job. No, I'm saying Greg was center.
I knew what you was gonna say anyway.
No, he was an all-state center for 4 high schools. I swear to God, he just went to every high school every year, and he played all state.
People said center for Greg.
Oh wow! See, Greg, they already knew what position. See, Greg, I didn't even start this. I don't even want to see. I didn't even say. See, Greg's going. See now, Greg, I didn't even start this. They said that.
My phone died, so I can't even go on Facebook.
Yo, that's crazy, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, same place, man. I don't know why they're doing that to Greg. Hey, Greg. Hey, no, he wasn't center. He used to be like this. He came to me every time I used to come to his house. He used to go like this to me. But. Hold on. He's gonna trap you, brother. He's gonna trap. He said, heavy, sad, but. Heavy. He said heavy, sad, but. I said, man, I walked up on him. He had his ass all perched in the air. I said, Greg. I said, Greg. I just got out of training school. I said, Greg, what the fuck are you doing? He said, cuz you don't want to play football? I said, Greg, I don't want to play no fucking football. I said, Greg, what the fuck are you doing? I said, Greg, you got your underwears on and you got your. He said, I want to play football. Yeah. Yo, Greg is crazy, man. Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg, that is fucked up, Greg. Nah, I ain't gonna. Shout out to everybody that wants to play center. See, you're making people not want to play center, Chief. Chief's making people not want to play center.
No, you are. This is all your story.
Nah, man, you trying to make people not want to play center playing football.
You're over there talking about.
No, because Greg was over excessive with the center football. He used to go on the porch and go, everywhere we was, he used to bend over and go, It's not funny, Chief. Chief, it's not funny. He was just overly excessively with the center, with the position.
This nigga's stupid, Yo, this nigga's stupid, yeah. I know the niggas over there cracking up, yo.
Hey, yo, if I can show you guys how Greg, Chief, can you show them how Greg was?
Oh, God, no, I can't. I'm crying.
Hey, yo, Chief, can you just show him just one time when he used to be in Walmart when we was kids, his ears? No. When we used to be in his ears, he used to bend over and go. Nope. He used to go cuss. He used to go cuss. He used to perch.
Yo, this is stupid.
He used to go cuss. I should go, Greg, what are you doing? Greg, stop. I should go, Greg, stop, Greg. Hey, Greg, you can't be doing that up in the restaurant. He used to just jump down from the table and go, what the fuck are you doing, Greg?
Yeah, he took Greg.
Hey, yo.
Greg said,
heavies,
sad butt.
Heavy, sad butt. Heavy, sad butt.
He's calling you that.
Hey, Greg said, go do my legs. See, now he's talking about my legs. See, Greg, Greg, see, that's what I'm saying, Greg. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Greg, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God.
He said, I'm dry. I'm not dry, Greg. I'm not dry.
Call in, Greg. Call.
Hey, Greg, call in, Greg. I'm gonna let you.
Call.
Hey, Greg,
you can have it right quick.
Nah, I'm gonna let Greg add on. I'll let you add on, Greg. I'm just saying, Greg. No, because Greg don't want to call in.
Greg gotta defend himself.
Hell no, Greg don't want to call in right now. Greg don't want to call in right now. I wish I was there. He said he wish he was there. Oh, God. See, Greg got a lot of funny stories about me. See, that's what I'm saying. Greg got a lot of funny stories. Like me and Dewan was just saying the other day when I did my. See, Greg's gonna tell you about when I did my first ecstasy pill and I was stuck on the floor. He's gonna say I was stuck on the floor and I didn't want to move.
You was stuck.
Yeah. Yo, see, Greg got a lot of funny stories. See, Greg was the only one of us that didn't do ecstasy pills. So you gotta mind you, Greg used to be around us when we was geeking. Yeah. So Greg got all memorable moments when we was all fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I can't never let him get the ear. And I can never let him get his phone. See, he don't know. I took his phone. I got all the pictures, all the videos he had of me sleeping and doing all of that, me and doing. I got all of that shit. He don't got that no more. He used to have blackmail on us. He used to go, you want me to post that? That's what he used to do to us. So when you guys are sitting there going trap, we shouldn't be doing that to Greg. Do you know what he used to do to us when he used to get the videos? He used to go, I'll post that shit. You know, go get Rover some dog food. Go get Rover some dog food. If you don't go get Isabel some dog food, man, I'm gonna post this picture. You know what I'm saying? Greg was one, and I was fresh home from jail. So Greg was a beast on the internet. So y'all know how he was. You understand what I'm saying? So people get it. People say, nah, that motherfucking fat bastard, he's a greasy motherfucker. He's a slime ball. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Butter, shout out to my cousin Lloyd. Butter knows that Greg's a fucking slime ball. Greg's a fucking slime ball. I don't give a fuck what y'all are saying. Greg's a fucking slime ball. You know what I'm saying? Greg's my dogs hate Greg. I ain't gonna lie. My dogs. Hey, yo, watch this. I let my dogs out right now and go down to tear Greg's ass up. They don't like Greg.
Allie comes from Greg.
Yeah, Greg. Oh, yes. Allie. I got a.
Hey, Greg, yo, Allie is shit, yo.
I got a few dogs from Greg. Nah, man. Greg's terrible.
I tried to make my dog with one of Greg's dogs before, but a pretty girl wasn't having it.
Yeah, because Greg's a very terrible owner.
I know Greg been in the dog game for a long time, and he understands and know how
he got the worst dogs in the world.
I'm just saying though, like he had a good looking dog, but I'm like the way pretty girl was, like as far as like it didn't matter male or female, she would try to tear something up. You know what I'm saying? I was scared she was gonna try to get his dog.
He said he's gonna call in tomorrow. Introduce my daughter's new joint. All right, bet. He's gonna call in tomorrow. He's gonna introduce his daughter's new joint. All right, bet, fat boy.
I seen something they posted on Facebook earlier.
C Moolah. Shout out to C Moolah, man.
All the like local rappers that was up there. A lot of them.
Yo, I hope she don't get on the number one hater screen. Hey, yo, the number one hater, man. Shout out to the number one hater, man. I don't want to get on that screen. Hey, yo, shout out to the newest podcast out. The newest podcast, Uncle Murder. It's Tony Yayo. Oh my God. Hey, yo, can I tell y'all right now? I have never been anticipating a podcast more than Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo. Not just because Uncle Murder is my man. You understand? I really know him personally. You understand what I'm saying? Not that man, and it don't got nothing to do with that. It got to do with, man, these dudes here, man, these dudes are funny, man. You got to see, I know Uncle Murder's people.
Perspectives is funny. And you know, those are two niggas that's gonna keep it real too.
Yes, you know yes, and they're gonna bring a lot to podcasting that we're entertaining. Like you're gonna hear Uncle Murder say why he did all them wrap ups and what he thought about all this. Because you got to understand.
I hope he don't stop. I hope he's brewing on another one right now. Because a lot of shit happened this year.
Yeah, no, he said I just watched the interview. He said that he's trying to wait to the end of the year because he said as soon as he writes it, some wild shit will happen. Yeah, he said some wild shit will happen, so that's why he ain't bugged out and read it. And he ain't bugged out and he ain't checked it out.
Oh shit.
Let me see that. Shout out to Domingo, man. That's Domingo. That's Domingo. You know that wasn't gonna be Greg. Greg's scared to call up.
That's what I was looking for.
Nah, man, Greg ain't calling.
That was Greg.
Greg's eating right now. I know his eating schedule. So he eats 4 pancakes, 2 French toasts, 4 eggs, and he likes 4 coffee. He drinks. I'm serious. I know what Greg eats. Greg has an eating problem. What's up with you, Domingo?
Yo, I forgot we had a bet on the book.
What? What was the bet?
The bet was, you said when, and I said we'll settle up when all the dust clears. But you said that Diddy would only get 2 to 3 years. I told you he would get more than 10 years. He got 11 years, and not only did I say that.
Man, Diddy's not doing no 11 years, man. Diddy,
he got sentenced to 4.
He got sentenced to 4 years, man. I'm glad you owe me. You opened up the door, Pandora's box. Hey, I need my bread. Diddy only got 4 years. He got 4 years.
11.
No, he didn't get 11. He got 4 years, man. Where are you getting your evidence from, Domingo? You are getting your evidence from under a rock inside this jungle. Nah, don't laugh. That's where you're getting your evidence from.
He called having to pay you.
Yeah, man, you called to pay me. Thank you, man. This precious time in my life, man. I appreciate you. I loving the love that you're giving out to the No Longer Trap podcast. Yeah, man, cash at me, man. You can cash at me at the No Longer Trap podcast. Cash at. All right? I appreciate you.
Listen, he got 11 years.
He got 4.
I got to go look at it. I got to go look at it again.
All right, yeah, go look at it, man, then get back at me, brother.
I'll get back.
All right. Yeah, he wrong as hell, man. They owe me some bread. We're going to talk about the bread here. But I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, same place. Y'all already know. Peace.
Yeah, Devin said Uncle Murder, Ed Jermaine, pause.
Is your man